We back. We back indeed. On the grind. Oops. That's not what we want. There we go. Get something on there. Alright. I'm working on this city block level with a little boss fight. Pretty neat. I'll hop in here in a second, show y'all. Let's see. Make sure I plug my phone in. I just realized how fucking loud that shit probably was. Alright. So first the level is like nowhere near being complete, but regardless, got some cool stuff to show you. I've got to put some weapons down so I don't get fucking destroyed. Throw down some LMG, some shotgun. I'll like sprinkle some health in there. Alright. Obviously it's more city level going on right here.
This thing, bring a chair. It's a long... Nothing. Every shelf tells a story. Mostly theirs.
Fucking turn that shit down. Alright, blasting. Alright, there we go. So, what we were working on last stream was that mounted machine gun enemy, which I have set up right here. He's pretty easy to kill, like any other of the normal enemies, but this is where the real cool shit right here. Oh yeah. Big motherfucker. Oh shit. The heat-seeking missiles though? That's good shit. He also has the minigun and he shoots grenades. Oh, and he has that shockwave thing, that's pretty cool. Fuck. Where's that health? I need to up the particles. Can't. No way. I think I have to do that from the front. Oh! Oh, bro. Don't worry, I'll beat his ass.
This go boomstick.
I think I made his health like ridiculously high, but felt like it fit the vibes. Real decent boss battle.
That's pest control with style.
Give me all that ammo. And my favorite attacks are the that shockwave and the heat-seeking missiles. Those are cool. Ooh. Yeah, when he hits that shockwave, like when he's slightly above you, that's kind of cheap, because, yeah, like that. I mean, I guess you could duck it, but I never really accounted for that to happen. I wanted to make it so you could, for sure, like, ooh, like counteract any of his attacks. So you can, for the most part, you can duck under the minigun shots. You can jump over the shockwave, and you can shoot the heat-seeking missiles, and same with the grenades. As you see, I shoot them, they just break. If you get too far away, that's when he kind of jumps towards you. Oh. Ooh, yeah, I took him down. And you still have to shoot the driver, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty sick. Gave him a big ass minigun dong with ammo ball sack. Pretty fucking sick. Pretty fucking sick, if you ask me. And it like fucking swings when he's walking, like it fucking like it like jiggles a bit. I don't know, wild. I'll jump back in and fight him again so y'all can see if anyone's missed it. And here we have the front of the Galaxy Cinema. We got some of the movies that are playing and some of the posters here for those associated movies. Space Baby, Kill Bob, They Jiggle. There's Kill Bob, They Jiggle, Space Baby up there. Yeah, I mean it looks a little generic, but honestly, I like the vibes. I'm chill with the vibes. Certainly chill with the vibes. And I just gotta figure out how to make it so the doors are basically locked, and then when you kill the mech boss, like you'll get the key to go in there, and then yeah, cinema will be the next level. But I was talking with a buddy, and he was suggesting like doing some cool waves with the boss, so like, you know, you get him to half health, and then he was saying, oh, maybe the busted block video, like the fucking walls blow up and then like a bunch of enemies come out, and you're, you know, focusing on more than just the mech. So I thought that would be cool, so I want to try to get that figured out. And then secondly, from that, I introduced the sniper enemies. Oh, excuse me, sorry. In a previous level, so I'm thinking about having some snipers around on the buildings. So maybe it shifts the player's priority in the beginning to taking care of those guys, and then focusing on the mech. So let's run it back. Let's see what's up with that. I mean, I could make it cheap and just have hella fucking enemies in there, but
That's
I
continuous
want to make,
fire,
you know, make sure
continuous
there's an
results.
actual challenge, and it's not just cheap as hell.
Every shell tells a story, mostly theirs.
So here's the mounted machine gun guy. He's easy as hell to kill, but that's okay. You don't need it to be super difficult for like no reason, right? I'm also kind of thinking how I can like chop up this space a bit, make it feel not as like, I mean, obviously it's gonna be linear no matter what, really, but yeah, it's kind of cheap how I've designed it. So I'm thinking maybe pushing this building back a bit, adding a little parking lot right here, maybe recessing in part of the entryway to the building. That could be nice. I was thinking maybe this is like an apartment complex or something. Hope you make some nice progress, man. We'll check the stream video out tomorrow. Hell yeah, bro. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man, as always. We'll see what kind of progress I make. I'm thinking I'm only gonna do like an hour stream, probably, maybe a little longer. We'll see. My lady's out on a walk, so I was like, you know what? I got some time to grind some dev out. Might as well.
They're gonna love this.
Might as well hit that on the screen. This map is looking cool, yo. Thank you, bro. You're the man. The mech is back, by the way. If you happen to still be in the stream. He's a lot more ruthless now, though, I will say. Shoots grenades, has multiple different minigun attacks. Whoa. Plus those heat-seeking missiles. He does this cool shockwave thing when you're too far. Whoa! I mean, I do find that the LMG is... Oh! Sorry, just realized those grenades were right in front of me. The LMG is kind of the meta, like... By far, it's the best weapon in the game, so... As long as you have the LMG, like, you're safe. I was just gonna say, really glad to see the mech has returned. Been wondering about him. Yeah, he got a redesign too. He's got a big minigun dong now with ammo carriage nutsack. So that's cool. Felt like it fit the vibe of the game. Like, god damn it. You know, having it be like less serious. And I was thinking of doing maybe like a silly name for it, like dong, like direct offense neural gun frame or some shit like that. So that could be cool. But anything is subject to change. Who knows? We will see. For now, let's push this building front back a bit. Let's see what we can do about that. I gotta make sure. Oh fuck! I didn't think about this. No, you know what? We're chill. We're chill. No stress. I was like, oh, the shape's not really working, but honestly, we can easily get around that by just making it an oblong kind of building shape. Yeah, that's great. Catch you later, dog. Homies, catch you around, bro. Thanks for tuning in for a second there. It's nice to nice to hear from you, bro. Nice to hear from you indeed, as always. Right now I'm looking for my windows. A couple of these textures I have like a windowed set for them. As you can see right there. Get rid of this modifier here. And we'll basically just follow this shape all the way up. Let's see what it looks like. See if it's a keeper or if it's something we're just gonna have to change right away. Usually too with these buildings, like I'll make the big block outs like real quickly with the shortcut, and then I come back later and I like get rid of the center and just slim out on how many tiles I'm using, because we will get a performance gain in the end doing that. So that's always good. But right now, not really worried about it, just gonna get these shapes in and see how they feel. So with this building, I had like a little bump on the top of a smaller size, just to give it some shape. You can already kind of see it there.
Fuck yeah, baby.
I'm gonna kill this dude real quick. Alright. Alright. Not terrible. Feel like we can get some parking spots in there. I mean, shit, I might even need to push it back a little more, but we'll see. I want to experiment too with using some modifiers to kind of manipulate the shape of it a little bit. Maybe give it like a little angularity right here. I believe it's going to probably be weird because the windows are going to be
when accuracy is optional,
on the ceiling of that
volume
modifier
is
thing,
mandatory.
But we'll see. Kill that bastard. Yep, just what I suspected. And honestly, that shape isn't doing it for me. Indeed, it is not doing it for me. I'll fill it back in with the texture we're reusing. If I can find it. I have like an excessive amount of textures here. More than I'll probably ever need. Alright. Looking for the right sidewalk. I think it's this one. Oh, sorry, my cat's like under my feet. What you doing? Little feller. Little bro is blind, so he just kind of wanders into shit. And make sure I'm not gonna roll over his little feet. Alright, I think we're chill. Okay. Okay, then we need the corner. Got it. Alright. Now we are going to need some actual parking spots. Wherever I put them. There they are. Alright. Shit, we're probably gonna have to move it back one more spot. One more tile. Yep, definitely. That's okay. I can just trim off turn off one all the way up. Just because those parking lot spots felt too cramped. Like, gotta have the parking lot spaces, like the parking spaces, and then you have to have the sidewalk around them too. Or else the vibes were just off. I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Alright, and that should do for now. Let me get the you get those sidewalk pieces on there too. Yeah, it's a combo of so many textures, but it's worth it. It all pays off.
This thing every show groovy.
Alright. That's pretty juicy. Gives it a better vibe, you know? Then I think I'll put it like a fake door. A fake door on there, so let's make that real quick. Hop into A-Sprite for it. Okay. I'm gonna use this other fake door as like a template. Just so I get the sizes consistent, you know? And luckily I already have all my doors. I like this one. I don't think I've used that one yet. Even though it's gray, and there's already a lot of gray happening in this area, we say fuck it. You know what, actually? This one might work well. Kind of like a rusted metal kind of look. That's chill. Okay. We'll take this over to our template, and I'm just gonna squash this sucker down. Boom. I'll just leave it there for now while I go and grab the actual texture we're gonna use. Okay, I think it's this one. I believe. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Okay. Not bad. Alright. We'll just call it Brick Cinder 1B door. Save our map before we try to import that. I'm like notorious for having my client just crash every time I try to import shit, so we'll see if that's fixed for me in this recent update. Wow, it is. Blessed. Because I put a door right there, then I have these kind of metal maintenance doors, put one of those there. We'll see how we vibe with that.
That's Pest Boom's groovy.
Not terrible. Sorry, I always have to kill that guy first. Hey, yeah, it's not terrible. feel like it could be better though. Maybe we remove the windows one tile up. I feel like they're way too close to the door, if that makes sense. Like it's too soon to be having windows. I don't know if that makes sense, but see, that kind of feels better. Alright, then I made this modifier of like a little overhang. Let's see if that thing kind of works there. It may not make sense there, but we'll see. We'll go with green. Why not? Why not green? Let me just do AI disable because I'm tired of having to kill that dude. Alright. That's not terrible. Got a little maintenance door there. I think maybe putting some like signage might help as well. I think we could probably do with the maintenance door here as well. Alright. Maintenance door right there, and then let's like recess them back a little bit. That's probably gonna help the vibes a bit. I'm sure I'm gonna have to fix the textures underneath though. Really looking forward to this one, yo. Thank you, dog. You're the man, bro. Yeah. He's taking a walk. Yeah.
Continuous fire, continuous
Sorry about
results.
that. That was my father-in-law. Whoa. Where'd he go? He just... Bro just disappeared. What the fuck was that all about? Bro just disappeared. Alright, so... Slight recess on the doors looks good though. I like that. Gives it a bit more depth. I like it. I think we could do with some like graffiti. Let's make some graffiti. If anyone has some recommendations on some graffiti text, words, phrases, anything, let me know. Let me know, bro. I'll do it on a new layer so I don't have to worry about it too much. Alright, so I'm looking for... I don't have all my colors on here. I'll just import this one. I really like that like reddish color, so I'm just gonna bring that in here. Just so I can sample the colors from it. We'll start with the reddish one. Alright. Yeah, not sure what to graffiti, but we're just gonna We're gonna run with it. I normally just start by like doodling a little bit. I think maybe like a little frog could be cool. That just gave me an idea for like a little frog guy. I mean, it kind of looks like a frog. A little. And I try not to spend too much time, like, if it's like just little graffiti, like, probably not the most important thing ever, you know? Just kind of just fill in that city vibe, you know? Give you that urban vibe. Maybe I'll put a sign on it too. Who's the dude on the title screen? That's the main character. That's the Exterminator, but since I'm low budget, no budget, that's just me, bro. I just shaved my hair and took some photos. You're basically like an ex-exterminator, current exterminator type guy, and contracted by the government to blast terrorists, bro. Looks great. Yo, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, dude. So if y'all have any recommendations for graffiti, let me know. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright, so we did a little frog. That's fun. Like this lighter color too. Be good for some contrast. I have a couple like fake names too that like for the tags, like for the graffiti and stuff. Like one of them is like Laugher and then Crip. This one. I could do a Crip one. Unless you want a simple motif. I'll take whatever I can get, bro. I'll take whatever I can get. As far as like suggestions go. Just do a Homer head. You got it, bro. You got it, man. Alright, that's another one done. I like to add like the little drips though. Really sets it apart from being just like a obvious doodle on a upper layer of an image. a Homer head. Let me see if I can draw Homer from memory, bro, because this is gonna be hilarious. I'm doing this shit with my mouse too, so it's like, this is wild. Dragon Ball Graffiti Z fighting, straight up. And have it sprayed over the other graffiti. No, that's perfect, bro. That's perfect. Let's do it. Let's run it. Alright, I have to try to remember what Homer looks like. I have to like look inside my mind's eye. This is gonna be hilarious. It's like, how does his, like, I know his mouth is like round like this. Bro, alright. His mouth. Yeah, bro, this is gonna be bad. Fuck it, I'm gonna just make it round like this. This is like my best Homer from memory, dude. Like, how does the mouth look though? Like, honestly, I think that's gonna run it. He needs like the little hair. You're actually not that far off. Homies, bro. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Alright. I was close. This is kind of what my shit looks like right now. Alright. I mean, no. It definitely has this vibe. Like, it definitely has this vibe. The good thing about drawing Homer is the worse you're doing, the funnier it gets. Honestly, bro. Because it's like this shit. It's like this shit right here, bro. Or this shit. Like, bro's forehead is huge. It's kind of charming, though. I like this. I like this shit. I didn't realize, like, how round his eyes actually are. Holy shit. Yeah, it's bad. I'm gonna keep it though. I'm gonna keep it. Holy shit. Like, you're gonna spray over someone's legit graffiti tag with like a fucking poorly drawn Homer. Gosh, bro. Alright. Nice. That's another one down. You could also give him a cigar. Not a bad idea. I will do that right now. Be kind of cool to reference other shooters in their graffiti. Oh, definitely. Yeah, we did a Half-Life one recently, so that's definitely a possibility. If you got any recommendations. Looks more like a fucking, like a blunt or something. Yeah, bro. It's so bad, it's good. I'm just gonna save that. Sorry, my girlfriend's blind cat is like, he's falling around. Yo, give me 1 second. We back. My bad, y'all. Good point. Good point. Graffitis do tend to be grimy. Alright. So we have this. Let's run it back on another one. Pick another color here. Yeah, I like this maroon. Let's run it with that. Alright. Combing the brain. Combing the brain. Funny thing is, you can always just add what you want to a graffiti. You could add the name of your cat if you wanted, as long as it looks artistic. That's true. I'll do one for him real quick. My lady named him Little because he's super small. He's already a year old and he's like still super small. And he's blind as a bat. He cannot see. He's a little helpless. He's just a little dude. He's just a little dude. Let's go with Little. I mean, if you didn't know what it said, you probably couldn't tell what it is. But that's okay. Not bad though, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Give it some drips. Okay, now I'm imagining like a cat lady. Justesia. Bro, I don't know what Justesia is, but yeah, my lady loves cats. She's a sucker for like any animal, bro. Especially if it needs help. Like, she's 9 times out of 10, she's gonna be there and take care of that thing, bro. Which, you know, I can't complain because more than likely, like, you know, I'll get old and she'll take care of me. It'll be chill. Then again, if I'm old, she's old, so it's kind of. I mean, we'll see. That's besides the point. Put another little tag next to it. As you'll see in this one, I got another one that just says "dude" with the little eyes. We'll throw that over it. Keep the in-game universe coherent. Alright, then we got this blue. Let's throw that in there. I kind of want to do one that just says, well, I don't know. We'll see. I was going to say we'll do one that just says balls, but I don't know. Might be too hardcore. Then again, I feel like I can make it look juicy. Gotta go more like bombastic with it. Make those letters like juicy, you know? I don't know, this might be a fumble. Fuck, we ran out of space. We've got ball. Nah, run it back, run it back. You ever thought of adding posters or flyers maybe make the wall seem a bit more customized. Oh, for sure. Definitely, that's a good idea. Let's take a look and see what I got. Normally I do like a pass like on top of the walls to add the posters, but you got me feeling some type of way. Let's check it out. So I gotta like routinely look back and check on this dude, make sure he's not just like walking into the wall like an NPC, you feel me? So decorations. I got movie posters I made, bunch of those. Got the homie Red Season, one of his posters. Staff notices and such. Little bulletin board. That could be cool. And maybe like the cork board on there. Oh, it's a little too big. Yeah, sadly that one's not gonna work. Too big. That's like a double wide. It's a double wide. Too thick. Movie posters. Let's see. I mean, the theater level is like so close. I feel like, I mean, it's literally the next level. I don't want to throw those in. I mean, maybe this bulletin board. This one might work. So crazy, just might work. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Yeah, let me save this one, or just slap some other graffiti on top of it. Then we'll make a separate one with the cork board on there. Yo, dude, there's no way this is like okay. I was like, I've heard this song so many places. This cannot be copyright free. Given that the game's called Exterminator, some bugs and critters might also fit. Good point. Good point. I was thinking about making some like cockroaches and like other things that just scurry around. That's maybe more of like a late dev type thing, but yeah, dude, definitely on the radar, 100%. 100%. I had to think, I was like, what the hell was I doing, bro? Graffiti. I got all this graffiti I made earlier that I'm kind of just slapping. I got this one I like too. Slav mode. Slav mode. With those Slavic homies. Oh, and this was another one of my like little doodles. Some rat sprites in the sewers or something. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. You're gonna love it. We got those little animated rats running around, all that shit. Gang shit with the butt cheeks. Just silly ones. Oh, dickhead. Let's throw that in there. Let him cook. These are good because like the more you layer on there, the more like just crusty it is. I believe a recent subscriber's name was Slime. So this one's going out to you, bud. Kind of too much green going on right there, though. Oh, Half-Life Freeman. A good one. Ooh, Stank Star. Good one. Awesome. Yo, homies. Homies, bro. There we go. I mean, it's a little busy, but I like it. That's good. We will save that. Alright, let's import those real quick. See where we're at with that. We get the frog. Crypt with the very ghetto Homer Simpson. Oh, that was like a tongue twister, bro. Alright. Let's slap him in. Frog. I mean, I'm feeling we're gonna need at least 4 more, I believe.
Fuck yeah, baby.
That's troubling me. Why is he just vanishing? Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
When this thing's like a long-range chainsaw.
It's like it's for the first time this shit's happening. Okay, now he dies proper. That was weird though. I don't know. I'm gonna have to keep my eye on that. Alright. So those aren't bad. I definitely like the vibe here of like the really like dense graffiti. That's got a good vibe. Alright. I'm just gonna do like a message that says you can't evict me. In the black spray paint. And then we'll layer some more on top of that, I reckon. What do y'all think? It'd be neat to add like a bum. Like sleeping underneath it. Environmental storytelling mode. Alright, cool. I'll use this orange. I like that orange. And I just like, sometimes I just gotta scribble it out, you know? Just like catch a vibe. Pure vibes.
Don't let me drown. Don't let
Yeah, I don't know. They just don't have that feeling I'm going for.
don't let me drown.
I'll just throw the laugher one in there real quick. That's like in universe. Fuck it, I could go Slav mode too, maybe. Slave? No, bro. Whoops. Yo. My bad, Chief. My bad, bro. That was not... that was not supposed to happen. What if you made a graffiti mentioning the Exterminator himself in some way? Oh, that would be good. Maybe like Fear the Exterminator or something like that. Yes, I will do that for the next one. That's a great idea, honestly, bro. We jiving with that. We jiving with it. I think I'll add one more. Just give it that maroon vibe. I think it's all about just like laying it over the other ones. I think that gets the best kind of effect with it. All right. Cool. Now we'll do that Exterminator one. Maybe do a little like flipping off vibe. Maybe, I don't know. Kind of looks more like a little dong and balls. Maybe add like a skull or something. Yeah, that ain't bad, that ain't bad. We can live with that. mean, it ain't the best, but you know what? We have to assume these graffiti artists are not the most talented artists. How about that? Just like to take that kind of quick and painless approach, you know? This is cool. I like the idea. Thank you so much for suggesting that. I really like that. Like maybe somebody in the city has been like, has already caught wind of what the Exterminator is doing to the bad guys, and they're just painting a message for the bad guys, you feel me? We add some like crosses or something. Extra little shit. Alright, cool. That gives us, we have 6 total, so let's see if that's enough to cover the whole building right now. So import these. I think it's just those two. Oh, sweet. So you're the Exterminator. Shucks, we might need one more. I think I could whip up a quick one. Let me get this orange in there. I guess it's kind of more yellow. I'll do an evil one because that's another random tag name in the game. Evil. Then we'll slap some other shit on top of it. Ooh, throw another little evil on top. Nah, that's too much. That's too much. We have a king. Just throw that on there. Cool. There's a killer. Maybe we slap the boss on there. I mean, I'm kind of reluctant to though, because then it gets rid of the whole thing. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the whole thing. You gotta throw this one up on there. Okay. And then a sick. Why not? Just make it small. Alright, that feels pretty good. I mean, we're at the point where we may be overdoing it. Let's throw this on there. Alright, I think that's good. I think that gave it the balance it needed. Okay. We'll import that sucker. And we just gotta feel it out. We just gotta feel it out. See if the space feels good. Maybe we have to switch some of them around.
Nothing says
see if
pest
this dude keeps
control like
disappearing.
buckshot.
Alright, he died again, like normal. Alright. It's got good vibes. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. I like Thwog. Thwog is good. You can't evict me, that's a good one. That Fear the Exterminator, that was a great idea. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I like the vibes. I like the vibes. I reckon we probably need some for like the windows and stuff, just to kind of, I don't know, like switch up the vibes a little bit, just so it's not like, oh, okay, that's the same texture everywhere. That could be good. But yeah, this ain't bad. Yeah, I'm liking this. At some point, we're gonna have to make a store sign for this building. We may be okay. We may be covered for the buildings over here. Mainly, I think it's that back one. That back one we gotta take care of. This is a cool enemy because it's like a boss fight right now, but I think later on in the game I'm just gonna throw like 2 or 3 at the player at a time. So it should get pretty effective. Of course, like this version, I think is gonna have a little more health. Whoa! Shit! Got bombarded with the PC. This one's gonna have a little more health than it probably typically would. Ooh, 5 health. Alright, so. The shockwaves can be really brutal when you're not paying attention. I also want to make like the second stage of his health, like, it's more clear that you've done a bunch of damage. Maybe like sparks and stuff are constantly like falling from it. I think that could be cool. Oh, so I probably gotta do that. Oh shit. Oh, that thing's awesome. Yo, thank you, bro. Yeah, it's got that dong minigun with the ammo sack. The game's got like a bunch of crude humor, so I mean it fits the game universe quite well. I mean shit, you could even pee on this dude. Hit him with the stream real quick. I mean, you could do damage with the pee. I'm like wondering if it would ever be possible to actually kill this dude just by peeing on him. I want to say no. You would have to have like insane reflexes and dedication to be able to pull that off. Let me try it. Just because, like the
Fuck
P
yeah,
isn't always a guaranteed damage. Like it's kind of got a random random roll for damage. But I'm wondering more so, like, can you hit the missiles? Can you, like, kill the missiles with the P to stop maybe your imminent death just using the P? We're gonna find out right now. Okay, so I definitely just blew up a grenade with the P. Exterminator P only challenge? Yeah, bro, that's wild. That would make for a crazy achievement. It'd be like 0.01% of players have this achievement. Okay. Just stopped all of his grenades right there. His grenades are worthless. Bro, he's getting soaked. Alright, here comes the missile. That was a bit of a fail. Oh! I will say, it's a challenge when those missiles start flying. I just don't know if I'm even doing damage to him. I mean, I know I'm taking out those grenades. Let me just stand back and wait for a missile. Okay, here they come. Nah, I did not stop it. Where is it? Oh. No, I think it's just getting close enough to where it's... Oh, shit. Where it's just detonating anyway. But the grenades, yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah. Nope. He's walking on a treadmill.
On a treadmill? I thought you were walking up the road. I was waiting out there for
No. Oh. And that's how we die. Sorry, that was my father-in-law. Yeah, I'm not sure it's possible. I mean, even just killing this machine gunner with just the P, I don't know if that's possible. We're going for it, bro. Oh, we're getting belted. Plus the strength of my screen is waning. Yeah, no. I'm sure it's possible, but you have to be crazy. You have to be crazy for that.
Bring this will turn every shot. Double the barrel. Double the fun.
Alright. So yeah, I'm liking this building. That's good. I feel like we maybe need some decorations around here. Let's see what we have. We could use this, spruce it up a bit. I mean, the odd barrel kind of always works. Throw a couple barrels right there. See what else we got. Some bushes too, that could be nice. Kind of definitely gives it the vibe like it's an apartment complex or something. At least that's kind of like what I'm thinking in my head. Okay. Yeah, it's a vibe. We like that. What else? We got floodlight, office chair, some pallets. Trash can's always good. Of course, with a trash bag next to it, gotta do it to him. Alright. I definitely like it to feel more dense like that. I probably always go a little bit too overboard with the decorations, but what can I say? It's my kryptonite. Got some aliens. Little solo cups. Why not? Just throw a couple around. Perhaps there was a parking lot party or something. Little boombox. Yeah, next to the trash and the barrels. And some crates for pickups and stuff. That's good. That's already got a little bit of a vibe. Now I think there's some cars in here. I like the look of the white van. White van and the green little car. Alright. Maybe we go with the burning car right here. We'll throw some flames on it. Should have a flame decal somewhere in here. Oh, I saw it for a millisecond. There we go. So it's still right now, but it will be animated when I finalize these inputs. Like when I confirm it, it'll be animated. Alright, so I think that's good for now. Let's save it. Alright, then we got our script. It's always good to like comment the section so you know where the items are that you're putting in. So we'll call it before boss fight apartment. Alright. Then, alright, so we'll save this. And then on one of my maps, I have a custom light. Where is it? I'll just copy this real quick because I want that same light color for the burning, for like the flame emitting that kind of light, that colored light. I'll go back to user lights. I think it was 96. What's the radius? Put that in there. We got our user light. Put it on there. And let's see if we cooked.
Continuous fire, continuous results.
That's a vibe. I like that. I think the space feels good too. I dig it. So here's the one thing I'm kind of having trouble with though, is like, so obviously you're coming from this alleyway, which I haven't even developed the back end of it. So you're coming from this alleyway, you're gonna have an enemy right here. Nothing's really happening enemy-wise over here to the right. But the goal for the player is to see that you can jump up over these crates and you're basically like forced to go into the arena and you can't back out. So my question to y'all is, like, looking at this, does it seem obvious? Like, would it be obvious to you guys that that's kind of what I'm trying to do here? Like, does that look like something you want to just, like, jump over, like, right away? Do you think, like, okay, that looks like stairs, I want to jump over it? Hopefully so, because I'm not really sure what to do with this space otherwise. I can see where someone would get confused, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, yeah, I kind of agree. I mean,
Bring a
obviously,
chair. It's a long,
since I've
loud cleanup.
like designed it, I already know, like, okay, that's where you're supposed to go. But yeah, I just hope that's communicated well enough, like visually, that yeah, you're supposed to just jump up over there. Especially because you can see, like, yeah, there's stuff back there. Like, that's an area the player should be able to get to. So I think we should be chill in that regard. I think I'm gonna put a little overhang, kind of like this, in front of this as well. Let's do it. It's funny, whenever I make an asset like that, I just want to put them everywhere. That's probably something I shouldn't do, but I try not to go too crazy with it. Maybe just a little one. Just a little one. And what's nice about them too is I can obviously just remove them whenever it's not working. I think red right there too is gonna match. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm not crazy about the color of the building currently, but again, that can always change. I feel like it needs a little more, like maybe some graffiti and stuff on the sides here in the alleyway. I think that can kind of break up some of the boringness of it. But otherwise, like, yeah, I am enjoying this area. It almost feels like just decorated enough. Like you're just gonna run through it, grab some stuff, and be on your way. I kind of set up some weapons and health here too, just so the player knows, like, okay, here's a cache of items, and here's something that's traversable, but maybe something is over there that's crazy that I should be worried about. If you really feel like the box staircase will be too hard to spot, maybe you could add an arrow sign for some store sale that points towards the staircase. Just an idea. That's honestly a really good idea. That's a really good idea. Man. You're killing it. Let's see what we can do here. It's just a generic one like this, honestly. And let's jump into Photoshop real quick. Alright. I feel like that's just enough to push the player over there. So I appreciate that, dude. That was a wonderful idea. But it gives the player something, but at the same time, like, it's not so... Like, it fits well, like, in the world. Like, it's not going to be like the yellow tape that you see everywhere in AAA games these days that's just blatantly obvious. I hate that. I miss when you actually had to explore around in games. It felt like when you actually got somewhere or finished a level that it was like your accomplishment and they weren't just holding your hands the whole time. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. No, it's good. More sody. I'm live streaming. Get more sody where? Oh. I wish I could say yes, but I'm in the thick of it. Someone just gave me a really good idea.
Okay.
Alright, now we just need to scale it down.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out.
If I could find it. Alright, that's not too bad.
And do you see you got me falling in more times than I
Blurred a little bit.
down in the deep of my mind. I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I got to keep you, to keep you. Down in the deep of my mind. I crawl for you and you're always inside.
It's a good one. I'm gonna be able to use that one. Not everywhere, but it's gonna be useful. Alright. So I think I'm gonna put it on that building just right next to the...
I want to go get Cody.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap up like in
Just let me know when you're
15. Okay. Alright. Wall Deco West.
Do you want to hit the bacon first?
Oh, I do want to hit the vape left. How many steps did you get? My lovely wife is at 20,000 steps for the day. Beat that, y'all.
Don't say that.
I'm just playing. No, but seriously, that's crazy. 20,000 steps. I think on my craziest days at work, I maybe got 12,000. I mean, my legs were like jello. My feet were swollen. Like, bro.
You got me falling
20K. That's crazy. I'd shit myself trying to do 20K stats. Alright, see you in a
This'll
little.
turn termites
I
into
will.
mulch.
Congrats to her then, honestly, bro. Honestly, bro, I couldn't do it. Alright, we put the sign way too far out. I was too distracted with the crazy news.
Bring a chair. It's a long, loud cleanup.
Kill that bastard. Alright, it's still floating out a little bit, but honestly, that is the vibe. It is the vibe. You know what? I'm gonna just throw it on this straight up texture instead of making a new modifier for it. Wherever it is. There we go. Probably easier to find the window texture in my project file. Yep, there it is right there. Boom. We probably put it up a little bit so more visible. Alright. Import that. You'll notice I have a million folders for everything. And even then, my project has become so disorganized. Like, I mean, that'll happen, but shit, it's gotten crazy. Okay, let's see how that looks.
This fuck yeah, baby.
The ritual of just killing this enemy right away. Alright. That's good. It's like, I wouldn't say it's super subtle. There's definitely like a bright yellow sign. That's good. That's good. Another banger idea. Thank you, brother. That's great. We love it. Yeah, that's what's up, dude. I'm liking that. I think really all we need for this area now is some texture work on the floors here.
Every shot, nothing says
Build
pest
this back
control
area.
like buckshot.
I'll like connect it to the exit of the last map. Yeah, big sign right here. And then that's good. We just continue designing the boss fight. I do want to do some more designing in this area, but I want to be careful not to crowd this section, because obviously you're fighting this boss guy, and one, I want the boss to be able to traverse around and not get stuck behind the cars like he kind of already does. But I mean, that's number one. I don't want the boss to get stuck, and also like I want to be sure that this is a more performant area. Like on the PC, I don't want it to just chug along because there's too many objects in the scene. I feel like we're at a good like middle ground here. Like this area is nice and semi-detailed. Maybe a couple more things and missile, and I'll be happy. One thing we're really missing is like the big light poles that you would see in parking lots. I feel like that's important. So we'll get those in. And will mainly be done. Then yeah, we just finish designing the boss fight, and then also wrapping up the design on the surrounding area. Like you'll see there's some silhouettes of buildings here. I kind of just started with that, like I did these two right here, these two, but I need to continue that all around so you really feel like you're in that city section. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. Yo. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Always hyping me up. Always, bro. You're the man. You're the man. You know what, while we're here, why don't we just add some of those buildings now? I've made it quite easy for myself. I don't build these buildings out of tiles, even though they kind of look like they're tile based. I made these like super cheap building models. This one's like way too skinny. I do not like this one, but I guess you can kind of say maybe it's more modular. Like you can just connect them together. But yeah, I made these and then I just scale them up super big. So I just go here and then I go scale it up to 6 on the X, Y, and Z. And then we can just go around the perimeter and just kind of slap these around. It gets a little fucky when you're working with a scaled up model like this, as you can see. Alright, that works. And while I have this one out, I'll place it somewhere. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of gets a little tricky. So sometimes what you have to do is use the offsets and kind of move stuff around that way. Not super ideal, but it does work. Alright, so that's another one. Go back to the center here of the parking lot. Grab another one. Kind of trying to take a look at the ones I've already placed as well. Be sure to switch it up. So we have a building with that style of window right there. So I think I'll use this one. Even though we have those same windows right here, I could probably throw it back here, have no problems with it. So again, we'll scale it up to 6. Just throw it right there. Boom. Doesn't look like it's interfering with the other buildings, so that's good. Then I think we'll go with that silver. This one, more silver, grayish building. Sometimes I like to change the vertical offset on it too. That way you get a different kind of skyline vibe. Like you don't think like, oh, okay, all the buildings are the same. Maybe I went too short with it. So let's save what we did and we'll get rid of that last building. Copy this. I'll put that in my main script. You'll see here I have a section for buildings, so that's where I'm putting everything in case I gotta go back, change it later. So I just did AI disable, so we don't have to worry about fighting the boss. There he is though, no driver in there yet because he's not activated. Alright, buildings. Okay. Scale it up to 6. You know the drill. Yeah, like I said, it gets a little awkward when you're working with scaled up models that are scaled up so much. So using the offsets can really be helpful. Okay. Yeah, I'm not super happy that there's like 2 green buildings visible right there. I don't know why that bothers me, but I just like to go down to player view too and kind of see like what's that gonna look like. I don't really think that green building's gonna be much of a problem, but you know what? I can fix it. I think it was building 3. If I was wrong, we can always undo it. So once I wrap up, yep, that was them. Once I wrap up with this little section of buildings here, I will be calling it on today's stream. I just wanted to hop on and get a little bit of work in. I find that doing this stream helps me kind of stay productive, because otherwise I will get distracted with random shit. It absolutely will happen. So not only do I get to chat with you guys have awesome ideas, but I get to not be as distracted, which is a win. Man, I'm just struggling with this one. I think I'm gonna put 2 of these together because I don't like how skinny it is. Just gonna make sure it's not. There we go. Not Z fighting. And you can tell how skinny it is. Let me fix that as well. All right. Let's see, can you see it from this side? A little bit, you can. That's alright. We can fix that, we can fix that. Love it too, with the new update, we got a Control Z on the build mode, so if you mess up you can make immediate changes, which is awesome. Could not do that before, so that is wonderful. I to make this one like kind of L-shaped. If I can actually line them up. Man, you see me struggling. Let me see if it's easier from the bottom. Jeez. Alright. What do I gotta do here? Offset it by 1 in that direction. Yo, the struggle. Alright. I'm fighting it. Please. Maybe if I turn some snap on, we can get it. Does not appear that that helps. Okay. Actually, I think that's the best we're gonna get it. Quite frankly. Maybe we do just have to go with the skinny building because I think I kind of screwed up there. Unless I can give it that L shape on the back side. Let's find out. Oh my lord. Alright. Wow. Oh, shit, I was tripping. I was like, I did not remember placing that one. But okay, there we have it.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it.
Alright, so I'm not happy with that visual. You can see the blackness. Well, that's okay. We don't have to save it, so that's good. I think we probably call it there. Thank you everybody who's tuned in. That was a fun little session, just banging out some graffiti work, putting some buildings down, and decorating this little apartment complex type area with the parking lot, the little overhangs, graffiti, barrels and such, the burning car as well. That was cool. Yeah, I definitely plan on popping back on for more streams in the coming future, next couple days, hopefully, so stay tuned, you guys. It was great having you. Thank you so much for the ideas, the suggestions, and all that. That was cool hearing from y'all. Alright, stream was great. Thank you, brother. Happy to hear it. You guys are OGs. Let me just make sure I save this shit. Save that mess. Don't want to lose the progress, eh? It's always good to back up your stuff too. matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. I do a new backup like every couple of days. I have a project backups folder. Throw it in there. And like I'll show you one of my, well, I have like folders on folders for backups. Holy shit, I think I just saw a big fucking spider. Dude, that thing was fucking huge. Bro, I just saw he was fucking like hauling ass across my blanket, and now I'm sus, because, dude, I do not want to be laying down later and have his ass come up on me. Oh, bro, I'm sketched. Luckily, my lady got me one of those, like, bug assault shotgun deals, dude. I'm gonna hunt his ass down and fill him up with some salt. Turn him into a little fucking sugared raisin. Damn, that's sketch. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go take care of this spider now. Fucking scary. Catch you in the next one.